Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oxy and this is the first video of 2025. I was trying to make something like a film of January, or even I planned to make the first video of January and post this on the 3rd of January, and as you can see, nothing was posted, and this is going to be the first one. I hope. I don't want to make it dramatic. I have no script in my mind like I usually would have. And this is all because I don't know, guys. Just a lot of things happened, and if usually the January would be the month of my mother's birthday, last year and this year it's different, and it was really hard. And my plan for this video is just to be honest. It's just trying to talk normally. I don't know, because I can't even talk to most of people I know about things that is happening to me. And yesterday when I had the talk, I'm just like, okay. I started to do therapy sessions in 2022, I guess, and it was nice. I had a lot of breaks with therapy, like 2 months, half of the year, and blah blah blah. When the biggest shit happened, I thought that I can handle it by my own. And I didn't do that just because I have enough mental power or something. That's why I'm not going to therapist. No, I just wasn't ready to talk about that. I didn't want to talk about that. And at the same time, I did want to speak up about things that is happening in my mind. But I wanted to just share this with my friends, family. But because we close enough and everyone was going through the same thing, it has no sense for me to speak up about that, because my sister, for example, she's going through the same thing, and we all struggle in the same way. Not the same, but you know what I mean. Why I started to talk about that is that I came back to therapy, I guess in December 2024. I came back to the therapy, and my sessions finished in 2 weeks ago or something, and I bought a new package. So I'm continue doing this, and on the last therapy session, I was told that my therapist recommended me to visit a doctor, because in Russian you have this gradation where there is a psychologist, a doctor, I don't know how it translates, a doctor who can medically give you a prescription for mental illness. I don't know. Yeah, and because my mother, she was a therapist, my sister, she is a therapist, and I know enough about medicals, I know enough about psychology and blah blah blah, and I know how it works, and I don't want to experience that. Not because it's something bad. I'm not saying that it's not helpful. I'm not saying that it's don't get your medicines. I'm just saying that I don't see this as good decision for my situation, even though it might seem like it's one of the best ideas. And he said that I might have the depression, and there is different stages of depression, and you can be diagnosed with different depressions. It's a spectrum. There is a hard depression, there is the middle depression, and there is light depression. And I was told that I might have the middle one, and it I'm not gonna lie, because it feels like it. And I thought that I have depression since I was I don't know, 14 or something, because I was struggling with eating disorder. I was going through my own things, because I don't know. And I just know that I don't want to visit a doctor who can recommend me, give me a prescription, whatever, because I don't want to have this diagnosis. I don't know. But yeah, I can't speak with anyone about that, that I have in my mind. But the last 5 days, I started to feel like I literally have depression, because you always heard about that from people. I don't know, from my mother, for example. I always knew what depression looks like and what symptoms does it come with. And I started to recognize it in myself, and I'm just like, okay, I know what's that, but I don't know what to do with that, because I literally can't cry, but tears coming out from my eyes. And my friends made a joke, hilarious joke yesterday, that your eyes just sweating. I love this phrase, because like, I don't know, I want to cry 24/7. I can't force myself to do anything. I can't work on the projects I want to work on. Yeah, there are like a lot of things like that. And I'm trying to, I can't say stay productive, because it's not about being productive. It's just because like you have to do this and that, and I can't do any of the shit. And I started to learn French in 2025, and I have Duolingo, and I'm very proud of myself that yesterday I hit 21st day strike. And I didn't give up any single day. And that's really something that I'm proud of. But at the same time, I had this online lessons of French, and I could make only 4 or 5 of them. And that's finito, because I didn't feel like it was helping me leveling up my French. And I started to have like a teacher. Yeah. And on the other hand, I started to do like piano lessons, because I bought piano a year ago and it was just standing in my wardrobe. I didn't use it. I don't know how to play. Yeah. And because I'm moving out, that's another huge topic. I found a person who's going to buy it from me, and I didn't want to like lose this opportunity of learning how to play piano. And that's why I started to play piano, and I really enjoy it. And it works kind of a therapy, because my mind is busy with trying to figure out where my hands should go, and instead of thinking of bad things, you know. Yeah. I don't know what to say more. I just because I tried to make a video when I had mental breakdown. It was really bad, and that was the third cry of the day, and it was really bad. And most of the time, when I have mental breakdowns, or when I'm crying or something, or when I just need somebody to talk to, out of a sudden everyone is busy or sleeping or something. And when I'm figuring out this all by myself, everyone coming back, I'm just like, really? Like, how is that working? I have a script that one day is going to become a movie, and the main character there has conversation with God, like a really, this like a bad conversation with the God. And I have a call, and it's from IKEA, so I have to take this call. Tell me why this freaking IKEA calling me just today. Like, the delivery date was yesterday, and they said they're gonna come in 10 minutes. And God blesses, I'm home. But yeah, what I was talking about, the conversation with the God, it's really interesting. I really have this huge desire to make it film as soon as possible, but unfortunately I don't feel like it's coming anytime soon. Yeah, and why the script has this is just because I feel like that's what I would do. Yeah, and I have a lot of thoughts in my head, and I don't feel like this. Like, the way you see me is probably not the way I feel. It's probably, like, it's definitely not the way I feel. If I would film the way I feel, I would film in the garbage. Probably. Because the joke of yesterday is I am being a fucking raccoon in the garbage. Okay? Yeah. Because that's how my apartment now. That's how I feel right now. Yeah. I don't know. I remember how 2025 started, like exact moment of 12. That it's like 2024 is over and 2025 just started. I remember this inspiration, this relief, this like magic in the air. Like, I can't call it another way but relief. And then nothing good happened. I can't say nothing good because life every day has good and bad things. But yeah, I really would like to talk about more things, I guess. But I just cannot do that. I can't understand how to film that because I don't want to just talk about that. I want to show, like, cinematographically, but I can't do that. I don't understand how make this idea come true. It's like, it feels very painful. Yeah.